we're not jumping into this woman because we will disappear. We've reached a new low by Amala Ekpunobi. This is about our favorite woman on the internet. Yeah, you can tell. You can tell who it is about. Also, please consider liking and subscribing. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I should subscribe at this point. You're gonna see man-made horrors, woman-made horrors rather, beyond comprehension. That's what you're gonna see. That is indeed what you're gonna see. Here's our favorite woman on the internet and on not so safe for work websites.
Yes, I have a baby shower on Saturday. Next Saturday, and I'm inviting the public to turn my baby shower into a golden shower.
Why?
Just when you thought we couldn't go any lower.
Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? It can always go lower. It can always go lower. There's always steps down. And now, right? It's diabolical. It is diabolical. OnlyFans girls are a disease. That will make a good title.
Somebody manages to. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, you better. Yeah, you better.
Guys, before we get into today's video, please like and subscribe. Today we're going to be talking about Bonnie Blue. And I went back and forth about even making this video and discussing it because I do think this video and media and attention is exactly what this person is vying for in.
Well, obviously. Well, obviously. Right? Is this really surprising? Well, yeah. That's exactly what she's trying. That's exactly what she's going for here. Right? It makes sense. That's exactly her goal. People covering it, so people check her out and then fall down the pipeline.
Doing these stunts and in talking about them, but I figured we'd just go ahead and cover it for the sake of dissecting what may be going on in a
Something's going to be covered.
Situation like this, and what I think we're going to see more of in our current society as the attention economy just goes higher and higher and higher and higher, and people are willing to go lower in order to receive that attention. Now,
yeah, but it makes sense, right? Attention is a currency now, right? It is a currency, and it's honestly not surprising. What this is doing, this is teaching women that selling their bodies is the only way it means to get successful. That is what it's teaching them, right? That's what it's teaching them. Among younger women, at least in the US, I don't know, it's in Europe, but in the US, you're more likely to encounter a chick with an OF account than you are to encounter a female teacher. Like, no joke. It's actually hilarious. So yeah, America bros, especially young America bros, you might be cooked. I wouldn't recommend it.
Bonnie Blue, as many of you know, is what we'll call an infamous porn star, I guess, at this point. She is known for huge publicity stunts where she will go and sleep with 100 men in a day, 1,000 men in a day. She basically allows herself to be used by the public. She has gone worldwide in doing this, traveled around to different places in order to achieve this, and is known.
Yeah, it is, right? Logan Paul does the crypto zoo. Bonnie does the Bonnie zoo, if you know what I mean.
For creating content on this basis. Well, she is now pregnant, like I am, but she's going in a very different direction with her pregnancy, and she's recently announced that she's going to have.
That baby is fucked. Take that as you will. Take that in what way you want, but that baby is fucked.
A baby shower that is going to have, shall we say, a little twist on it. I'm going to allow her to say it because I actually physically don't feel like I can get the words out of my mouth. Okay, let's watch the clip.
Did I hear right that you have a stunt planned for June?
Yes, I have a baby shower on Saturday. Next Saturday, and I'm inviting the public to turn my baby shower into a golden shower.
Why?
This is criminal. Can Child Protective Services or whatever they have save the baby before it's even out of the womb? Thank you. That baby is fucked, Poke. That baby is fucked. One way or another.
It's just fun. It's a twist on the baby shower. I'll be having sex with the people as well as, and it's going to be like a mixture of wholesome baby shower games, like
yeah, but not wholesome.
the traditional trying different baby food, along with other fluids added in there.
Now I'm uncomfortable. This is your baby. This is your child.
Yeah. Again, my body, this is what I'm choosing.
Do you not see that in any way as a denigration of your baby?
No, like, it is difficult because I don't want to sexualize the baby.
No, like, it is
You shouldn't be getting pregnant in the first place. That baby is sexualized before it is born. Even if she doesn't do the stunt, that baby is sexualized.
difficult because I don't want to sexualize the baby. And for those of you that do not know what a golden shower is, do not Google it. Okay, I'll go ahead and try to explain it to you. It is when men come.
It is. She's gonna be bathing in pee. I'll say it as it is.
And relieve themselves, urinate on you, around you, whatever the case may be. That's what a golden shower is. So that's what she's intending to do with her baby shower, among other things. I mean, there are the obvious points here that not only is she opening herself up, but her baby up to disease.
I don't think she's opening herself up. That's been open for a while. I think it's going back to how it was. I'm uncomfortable. Same. Hi, Beastkeeper Judah. How you doing? Yes, you heard right. We're talking about Bonnie. Man-made horrors.
Diseases of a sexually transmitted nature, all types of different things in doing this as a baby shower. And the fact that men, while she says she does,
That baby's gonna come up with multiple different genetics from different men, right? Like Frankenbaby. I swear to God, it's gonna be Frankenbaby. That's what I'm seeing here. It's gonna be the Frankenbaby. I'll say it how it is. That is just the reality.
does not want to sexualize her baby, would be lining up for the opportunity to do exactly that at this baby shower. And there's a distinct reason why she's marketing this in this way and talking about it in this way, is because she does in fact intend to sexualize her baby. That is exactly what the entirety of this event is for, alongside her just incessant need for attention. So there's possible diseases here. There will be predators there. You're subjecting not only yourself, but your baby to this. And then your baby gets to come into a world that they grow up in and will probably come to find out that this is what you did to yourself and to
Man-made horrors? Nah, woman-made horrors. This is woman-made horrors indeed. God. So guys, like, right? Remember how in the Bible God destroyed one of the city, like a city, because it was too depraved? What the fuck did they do that we haven't done yet in our society? Right? I'm just straight up asking, what the fuck have we done that they, like, right? What the fuck have we haven't done that they have done? Like, I'm genuinely curious. Right? Genuinely. Like, I'm flabbergasted. Right? I have no words. I have no words.
them with all the other history that Bonnie Blue has on the internet with her digital footprint. And I think the interesting part of this conversation, if I can even call it that, is that you would think a baby entering this situation would be a true test. Children are uniquely innocent. They are uniquely vulnerable. There's something that our only real goal is to protect and foster a healthy environment for. And you would think for even a person as deranged as Bonnie Blue that
they wanted to lay with angels. Can she lay with angels? I think we need... I guess he promised to never flood the earth. But the question is, was that tied to never flooding the earth with water? I have an alternative. How about lava? Anyways. But have you ever heard of a gold dollar? I have. What? A gold dollar? No, I've never. Interesting.
baby coming into the picture might flip some sort of switch where you start to realize that your need for attention and sexual abuse at this point would maybe be set aside for the child. Clearly, this has not been enough for her to change course for her own life or her child's life, and that is just devastating to hear. And I can't imagine what it's going to be like growing up with this individual as your mother. It is so vile and disgusting to even hear the words coming out of her mouth, let alone acknowledge that the fact that she's talking about actual events that are going to occur and that have occurred in her life. And what's weird is when we look at people like Bonnie Blue or say others like Lily Phillips who are engaging in similar acts and making similar content, these girls are coming from what we would typically call normal backgrounds. Two-parent households, enough money, a good education. It seems like a well-rounded childhood experience, yet they're ending up in these situations and making these choices, which leads me to believe either we're missing something and something broke in these individuals, or the influence of social media and OnlyFans culture and attention.
It is social media. That's the only, see, there's two things that as a parent, right, you cannot control eventually. What they consume on social media, for the most part, at least once they're older, and who they hang around with. And I've seen good girls and good men, right? Good men and good women being turned into absolute degenerates because they had friends that are absolute degenerates. Now you can say like, "Oh, right, I'm not like that," right? But look at your friends. Look at who you surround yourself with. And you may end up realizing, I'm hanging around some weirdos. I'm hanging around some degenerates, right? It is interesting, right? Because social behavior is contagious. For example, if your friends cheat, you are more likely to cheat because they are normalizing it. And that's how your monkey brain works. If you surround yourself with people that are violent, you're going to become violent. If you surround yourself with people that steal, you may end up becoming a thief. It's really that simple. Social behavior is contagious. And they may have ended up hanging around with women that are just like that. There's a theory that people from normal backgrounds that do stuff like this because they only learn to listen to people that are in charge of them rather than learning the morals of their families. Yeah. If you feel useless, remember Victini learned stored power with basically no boosting moves. Interesting. Poor Victini.
And the sexual nature of so many of our brains in society right now is actually trumping a well-rounded upbringing, because it doesn't seem to be about money anymore. They're making plenty of it. It doesn't seem to be about, I guess, followers, because they're at the top of that in whatever disgusting way they're doing this. It doesn't seem to be about how many men they can have sex with, because they've done that all in a single day. It seems to be now some sort of pathological need for attention, and the worst kind of attention. And I guess
Daddy issues, question mark? Maybe it's daddy issues. Fatherless behavior, if you will. Right? You can still have, right? You can have a present you can have a father that's there, but not necessarily present, right? Fatherless behavior, maybe. Bro, what the fuck is this shit? Let me look. Yeah, nah, bro, I had enough internet for today. Stop.
Up your identity in whether or not you are receiving that at any given moment. And if you have this incessant need for attention, and you've already started with stunts like sleeping with 100 men in one day, and then you move to 200 and 500 and 1,000, the threshold for getting more attention becomes higher and higher and higher, and you have to go.
She had the 1,000 cock stare anyways.
Crazier and crazier and crazier. And you'd think a baby may come into the picture and alleviate that disgusting, vile need for attention, but that hasn't been the case. And that's really all I've got when it comes to analyzing a situation like this. I can't even believe the video exists. I can't even believe this situation exists. Can't believe that this is the world that we are living in. Of course, my strong knee-jerk reaction is somebody get this child away from this woman. But this is modernity.
Too bad we cannot take her take the kid out of the womb early. Too bad that. See, maybe we do need like these incubation robots. In cases like this, maybe we can just like, right? Take the kiddo out. I don't know.
I guess this is allowed. What can you do? Guys, those are my thoughts. I'd like to hear your thoughts in the comments down below. As always, if you disagree with anything I said in this video, did you? Okay. Guys, if you like this video, I don't know how or what that means. Maybe you agree with the analysis, like, subscribe, click the notification bell, be notified every single time I post a video for you guys. Hopefully never another one like this ever in my life or my child's life. And I will see you tomorrow.
Anyways, that was interesting. That was very interesting. I must admit. That is very, very interesting. I don't know what to say. All I know is that there are limits, and I think we've slowly but surely reached those, and maybe it's time to put her in solitary confinement until the kid's out. That's all there is to it. We gotta put the kiddo in solitary confinement, and then maybe it can exist in peace, possibly, perhaps. Horrible.